got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mobley is out there with Markkanen. Then there's Garland. Then there's Caris LeVert. And it's Okoro in at the two-guard spot. And for Brooklyn, they've got Irving. Andre Drummond is out there with Edwards. Then it's Curry. And it's Durant in at the three, the small forward. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night. Clark, how exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play, and after you've gone through preseason, the preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
Now here's LeVert. Back to Garland. And there's the pass to Markkanen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Okoro passes to Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Garland. That one goes. Count it.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Irving looking for an opening. Pulls up on the elbow. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Now here's Okoro, guarded by KD. Okoro's shot is off.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Outside Irving. Durant against LeVert. Durant kicks to Irving. Off target from three-point range. And so LeVert will bring it up for Cleveland. Markkanen trying to break loose. A nice shot by LeVert.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
Passes it to Drummond. Here's Irving. Outside, KD. Irving dishes to KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
First team foul.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason. Locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for KD. Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Irving against Garland. LeVert from outside. It's not going to go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Irving. And he finishes nicely on the layup. It's a tie ball game.
Well, you simply can't guard that. Irving's just too nimble. Easily gets himself free of the defender.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Big man and big problems tonight with Andre Drummond on the other side. Coach told me that they can't depend on one player keeping Drummond off the glass. It's going to take a group effort on the boards. They know the task that they face, and it's a big one. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. A nice shot by Mobley.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Irving against Garland. Curry outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Garland looking it over. And there's the drive. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 2. Outside, KD. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
How do you defend him any better than this? I mean, Durant, just an incredible scorer.
Outside, Garland. Okoro passes to Garland. It's LeVert on the wing. 11-point game his last outing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. LeVert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he's getting smarter at reading these situations, guys. LeVert's basketball IQ and pick and rolls ascending.
Now here's Irving.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Garland attacking. The slam dunk by Garland.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here is Durant. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Outside Durant.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Garland. And he uses the glass on the layup. Garland's got 9 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
From 15 feet away, Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Garland. He had 27 points last game over Irving and misses it off the right side of the rim. Nets trailed by 4. And here is Durant. Last game we saw him score 32. Shoots over Garland. Irving gets to Durant. Drills it from outside.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in-the-gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
LeVert the pass to Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Outside for Curry. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
Irving against Garland. And the basket is good. He's got 11.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Irving passes to KD. Back to Irving. Shoots over LeVert. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Cavaliers.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving Irving is second to none.
Greg, could not agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skill. You know, I think of Karis LeVert as one of those guys capable of going off on any given night for big numbers. He has that kind of explosive ability offensively.
And the first one at the line is good.
And that explosiveness of LeVert. We've seen it on nights when he gets hot and becomes unstoppable.
Greg, how about that game in 2020 when he went for 37 points in the fourth quarter and overtime alone? LeVert's a player that doesn't know the meaning of the phrase heat check. He can give it to you, boy.
LeVert hits both of them.
Well, you know what? I think you got to be excited about LeVert's potential. This kid seems to get better and add more to his game every year.
Irving finds Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. KD's got 9.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. Durant against LeVert. Shoots over LeVert. Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Garland. Great D that time from Durant.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Outside Irving. Puts it up from 12. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's LeVert. He's got 6. Misses the jumper. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Knicks in New York. Garland against Irving. Yep, that one goes. 8 points for him.
You know, I like Irving's creativity, but also his discipline offensively. He'll take whatever's available.
Pass to Steffens. It's LeVert on the wing. Guarded by KD. LeVert against Durant. Mobley wide open. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's Durant. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Outside Garland. Now LeVert. Pass to Osman. Back to LeVert. Fires for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. LeVert's got the game tied up here for Cleveland.
LeVert showing you can rise up from deep. A quality shooter when given room to fire.
Garland against Irving. Picked off in midair. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Osman. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got his 5th rebound in this one. Launches a 3. And the Nets, another 3.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
And the Cavaliers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And Brooklyn has possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. Outside Irving. Claxton no good. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Magic in Orlando. The pass to Garland.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Wade surveying the D. There's the drive. And Griffin sends it back.
And how about the timing there? Griffin using that athleticism on the defensive end to block it.
His first foul. Team second.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. The Nets second.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
He's off on the first. That one misses.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
.141 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Osman. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Garland slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now, here is Irving. They trail by 1. 1:11 left to play here in the first. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Irving's got 13.
There's really no defense for this. Irving relishes, actually thoroughly enjoys scoring against tight defense.
Here's Stephens. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Irving with it. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland dishes to Wade. Here he goes. Tries from 10. Griffin grabs the board. Outside, KD. Back to Irving. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
A good close contest. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to digging in at the defensive end as well.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs and our consistent effort from our wings as well, helping me out. I may not make the right play every time on the defensive end, but we're doing a great job of covering for one another, and I cover for my teammates as well as they cover for me. So, that's just a tribute to our team success on the defensive end.
Well, it's been a real focus, hasn't it, Greg, for them to tighten things up defensively.
And it's a collective effort. So even the scorers have to be engaged and exert themselves in order to get stops.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
A lot of success from mid-range so far for them, guys. If nothing else works, they can always fall back on the jump shot.
And keep an eye on the three-point shooting because that has been a factor as well. If they can maintain that current form, they can be successful.
Seth Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Edwards. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. After making the finals 4 straight years from 2015 to 2018, there have been some lean years lately for the Cavaliers. Over the last 3 seasons, they've only won a couple more games than they did in a single season, their title season of 2016. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff says the losing is tough on everybody, but I look forward to the journey ahead. Kevin, back to you.
What do they say, D.A.? The journey is the reward. Thanks. Here is Love. Following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. A little pass fake there, froze the D. Nice move. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Upside Rondo, pass to LeVert. He kicks to Okoro. Now here's LeVert. He's got 9. Love can't hit.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Irving against Markkanen. Outside Irving. Over Markkanen. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
LeVert trying to get open. They get it back. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Irving against Rondo. And here is Irving. 19 points in the game. Throws it up high.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Edwards against LeVert. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Boy, Karis LeVert reads defenders very well. This guy is an instinctive offensive player.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Nets leading by 7. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Aldridge. Takes it inside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
And it's good for 2. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Rondo passes to Love. Outside, Markkanen. Three-pointer. And Irving pulls it down. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And Markkanen out of Finland, Greg, was one of the hot names in free agency this last summer.
And surprisingly, didn't get an extension before the season. Just hard to find 7-footers that can shoot like Markkanen. You knew at least a few teams would try and lure him away.
Greg, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams.
That's good from Love.
And that winning mindset Love brings, so valuable, knows his role and plays to his strengths on both ends.
Both free throws good from Love. Here's Irving. He's got 19. To Curry. To the inside. Claxton. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Claxton's got 4 points in the quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Rondo scanning the floor. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Here's a Okoro. Kicks it out to Love. The pass to Rondo. Over Irving. Rondo. Good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Irving passes to Aldridge. Shoots over Markkanen. That shot missing, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Now LeVert. 10 points for him. Markkanen trying to break loose. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from LeVert.
Like the way LeVert controls himself, always under control, knows what he's looking for, takes his time, particularly when he's close to the basket.
Now here's Irving. Here's Curry with the 3, and the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's his first foul. Cavaliers making a switch here. Mobley's checked in. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Outside Rondo. Passes it to Okoro. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. And now just a 5-point Nets lead. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
I'm telling you, we got t-shirts for everybody. But we only giving them out to the loudest fans. You want one? Let's go.
Outside Irving. Over Rondo. The kick out to Aldridge. Stolen by Markkanen. Offside Rondo. Pass to Okoro. Back to Rondo. Pass to Okoro. Outside Markkanen. Offline with his 3. Nets leading by 5. Outside Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Magic. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his third foul of the game.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Andre Drummond comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Blake Griffin in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Now here's LeVert. He's got 12. And it's sent back by Drummond.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
On its way from Irving for 2. And Rondo sends it back. Irving against Rondo. Here's Drummond. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Okoro. Takes it off the glass. Okoro's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 19. Down low. Drummond finds Curry. Drummond trying to get himself free. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a win against New York.
Kyrie Irving, his first foul, 14th foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
The free throw drops for Rondo.
You know, I still think Rondo is a great role player in the league. He knows he's out there to distribute the ball and provide leadership on the floor, and he does both really well.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Edwards. Then for the Cavaliers, Stevens is checked in. And it's Jetty Osman in for Karis LeVert. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Nets with the lead. Irving passes to Durant. And just miss after miss right now. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Back to Osman. Kicks to Rondo. Cleveland moving it around. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7. KD passes to Drummond. Back to Durant. Here's Mobley. Up top, Garland. Guarded by Curry. And the 3 ball is good. Osman's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Irving dishes to KD. Mobley with it. Rondo finds Garland. AT that time from Curry. Nets trailed by 4. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Irving. And that's 13 points for KD.
What a unique combination of height, athleticism, and ball skills. Durant can make some unbelievable finishes because of it.
Irving passes to KD. Sinks the three-pointer.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And here's Rondo following the 3 from Kevin Durant. Mobley goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Rondo's highest priority is to get his teammates open shots every trip. I mean, that's what makes him go and endears him to his teammates.
Mills, he's checked in for the Nets. Dragic comes in for Irving. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Rajon Rondo. And that one misses.
And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range.
Now here's Dragic. KD with it. Garland picks him up. Back to Durant. Just 5 on the clock. And as much as Mobley helps you out on the offensive end, Drake, he can get you stops as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great instincts with quick reflexes that can slide his feet on the perimeter and has great timing as a shot blocker. I mean, what else do you need?
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 1:39 left in the first half. From deep three-point range, the offensive rebound, and Drummond throws it down.
There are a few men in the league that attack the glass as well as Drummond does. He's almost unstoppable chasing down second points. He's a tenacious and ferocious offensive rebounder.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 15. Dragic comes with the double team, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so here's Cleveland. Stevens, the pass to Mobley. Wade against Durant. Here's Osman. Bangs home the trifecta. Osman's got 6 points.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Dragic, the pass to KD. Shoots over Mobley. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Now, here's Garland. Wade outside. And the pass to Mobley. Here's Osman, guarded by KD.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Now here's Mills. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now here's Durant. Tight defense on him. Shoots the three. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all three levels.
There's Garland. Sweet little floater. 17 points in the game.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and I'm just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent, but the passion is there, and that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possession.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
They need to play with better energy on D. Some of these guys were going to sleep out there. Anyway, they've allowed over 50% shooting. Gave up way too many open looks. I'm sure they hear it in the locker room. Maybe they'll come out angry.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, they've got Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Okoro. Then there's Markkanen. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. Now here's Edwards. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 6 to shoot. Curry drives to the hoop. Cavaliers with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Here's Irving. Passes it to KD. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got his second bucket.
Boy, a little contact will not deter Drummond. I mean, he gets physical right back and finishes strong.
Garland the pass to LeVert. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Inside, Mobley kicks to Garland. Count it. Garland's got 19 points.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now here's Irving. 19 points in the game.
Boy, I tell you what, he's one of the best scorers in the game. And I love how Irving continues to be in attack mode.
Irving against Garland. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. Garland's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
The shot by KD. No good. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, he should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Outside Durant. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Count it. Good. 23 points in the game.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Now, here's Garland. 21 points in the game. Here's LeVert. Yes! And the foul.
Kevin Durant.
It's on Kevin Durant.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line. Nets trailed by 3. And here's Irving. 22 points for him. Curry can't get it to go. Now here's Okoro, guarded by Curry. Okoro's shot is off. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. On its way from Curry for 2. Tries again. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
You never have to question Durant's effort level when he's out on the court. I mean, he's giving you all he's got every time.
For Brooklyn, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
You're at the line 1 time.
Well, you look at Durant, and it's obvious. He feels like he's got so much more to prove. I mean, he's as driven a player as you'll find in this league. That's part of his greatness.
Now, here's LeVert. 15 points in the game. 3 on 3. On deep. Curry can't get it to go.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Markkanen passes to Garland. Now, here's LeVert. To the paint, here's Mobley. Rebounded by the Nets. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Irving against Garland. Outside, KD. It's Curry outside. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Now, here's LeVert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you know, LeVert is pretty well put together at 6'7", which allows him to bang inside effectively.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Nets.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
The first one falls. And he makes both free throws. Now Irving. He's got 22. Outside, KD. Here's Markkanen. Garland with it. Here's LeVert. Markkanen dishes to Okoro. Drummond working against Garland.
Brooklyn foul. Andre Drummond. That's his second personal. 13 foul.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Darius Garland. At the line with 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Throw good, Garland. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Outside, KD. And he banks in the layup. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
A slam dunk by Garland. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's Irving, and he drives in. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Mobley kicks to Garland. to Okoro. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Curry passes to Durant. The Nets working the ball around now. Nobody near Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Floats one. Good. Garland's got 10 points in just the second half.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
Irving, good. And the Cavaliers call time here. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
So for the Nets, Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Drummond, and it's Blake Griffin in for Edwards. Cleveland also making some changes. Stevens is checked in, and it's Jetty Osman in for Okoro. Now, here's Garland. He's got 27. Pass to Mobley. And stolen by Irving. Dishes it to Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That's his third foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Garland. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Osman, the pass to Stevens. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Stephen's got the game tied up here for Cleveland. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Up top, Curry. The 19-foot shot. It's deflected, and he gets it back. They get a hand on it. There's Garland. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Garland's got 12 now in this quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Shoots over LeVert. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Now here's Durant. 28 points for him. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Here's Garland picks one up.
Boy, you're scratching your head with how do you defend a guy like Durant. I mean, his length, his speed, ball handling, all allow him to draw fouls easily.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And they call an illegal screen here.
He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one. Now he's got a bunch.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Cavaliers. The Nets shooting right around 42% from the field since the start of the second half. Outside Curry. Over Mobley. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Curry's got 12.
And you know what? Sometimes you just can't stop Seth Curry. This guy is a solid scorer and a crafty one-on-one player.
Here's LeVert. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
It's Aldridge, high post. Shoots over Mobley, and he makes the 8-footer. He has 6.
You know, sometimes there's just nothing you can do to bother Aldridge. A fantastic score, and he stays locked in, too.
LeVert kicks to Rondo. The pass to Mobley. Back to Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. He doesn't hit that one. Great D that time from Irving. Outside Curry. Passes to Aldridge. Shoots over Mobley. Aldridge can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trailing. Mobley the pass to Rondo. Now here's LeVert. Guarded by KD. LeVert kicks to Rondo. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
Irving finds KD. Yep, that one goes in there. KD's got 32 points in the game.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him. Edwards, he's checked in for the Nets. Mills comes in for Seth Curry. Here's Osman, covered by Mills. And there's 1:45 left to play in the third. 5 to shoot, and it's Rondo penetrating. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Aldridge. Outside Edwards. Nets passing it around. Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Rondo, and it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. .110 left in the third quarter. Rondo passes to LeVert. Over Edwards. That one off the back iron and out. And here are the Nets. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Mills kicks to Irving. It's Aldridge, high post. Shoots over Mobley, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Now here's Rondo. And here is Mobley. Pass to Osman. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here are the Cavaliers now. Shot clock at 2. And it's LeVert missing. Nets leading by 8. Now Irving. He's got 27. Lets it fly. Misses. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a two guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Dragic is out there with Mills. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Edwards. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. So that's the Nets 5. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Nets. They've led by as many as 11 points. Mills passes to Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. Stolen by Okoro. Oh, and here we go. Okoro's got it. The fast break chance. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist from Okoro.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Nets leading by 6. Pass to Mills. Back to Dragic. Outside Edwards. Rondo against Dragic. And the 3 off target.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Rondo finds Markkanen. From downtown, they get the rebound. Outside Rondo from deep. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
So for the Nets, Drummond's checked in for Aldridge. Blake Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Durant subbed in for Edwards. The Nets shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Dragic with it. Back to Durant. Now the pass to Dragic to the left side wing. Here's Griffin. Here's Drummond. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
That is big boy, grown man strength right there by Drummond. Excels at brushing off the contact and then converting through tough defense.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Andre Drummond. And at the line, 1 time.
Free throw, good, Drummond.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Rondo against Dragic. Rondo kicks to Love. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists tonight. Brooklyn leading by 6. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Dragic looking for an opening, and easy 2 points on the layup. And the Nets lead by 8.
Is showing a total lack of fear on the interior. Dragic is more than capable of finishing in traffic.
Drummond working against Love. Over to the left wing. Now here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. Wade from outside, and it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Dragic against Love. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Markkanen. Love trying to break loose. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Markkanen. Timeout called, the Nets.
Timeout.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
And during that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. You may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Seth Curry in for Patty Mills. Now, here's Okoro, guarded by Curry. Now, here's Okoro. Out to Wade. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Curry, good.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Outside Rondo. It's good from long range.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Yeah, I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Dragic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And Dragic out of Miami as part of the Kyle Lowry sign and trade. Had a brief stop in Toronto, but made it clear he didn't want to be a part of that situation. Ended up here in what he feels is one better suited to his talents.
Garland is checked in for Cleveland. Love looking around. 5 on the clock. Markkanen trying to break loose. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Love.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
To the inside. Durant, the pass to Curry. Shoots over Garland. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Wade with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And so here's Cleveland. Outside, Markkanen. Offensive rebound. Chalk up 2 there. Now just a 4-point Nets lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Kicks to KD. Over Wade. Durant, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Back to Dragic. Wade against KD. Bucket is good.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him. And that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
Nets leading by 3. Here's KD. Passes it to Dragic. Outside Durant. Driving the lane. And the layup falls. Durant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, he's got those Inspector Gadget arms. I mean, they go on forever. Durant, a threat on the offensive glass, too.
Garland dishes to Love. Unloads from 9, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, Love is really good at getting inside the paint, establishing position, has an excellent feel for how to score around the basket.
Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep, and the Nets another 3.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Dragic against Garland. It out to Markkanen. Off the left rim and out.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Outside Curry. Shoots it up. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Curry.
And here is Garland. Wade outside. Feeds it to Okoro. Nice D from Durant. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They're leading by 8. And Curry has it in the corner. His 3-pointer's off the mark.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Wade finds Garland. He takes it in. And it goes down 2 points. Garland's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Curry passes to Claxton. Durant against Love. And stolen by Love. Outside Garland. Here's the floater. Second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. And now it's just a 4-point Nets lead.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Bounce pass, Dragic. Griffin kicks to Dragic. KD with it. Now defended by Markkanen. It's good. KD's got 38 points.
You know, he's a good guy to have running that particular set. I mean, Durant is not a guy who makes a lot of mistakes in the pick and roll.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
KD against LeVert. Shoots over KD. And it's LeVert missing. Brooklyn leading by 6. Now Curry.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Over Mobley. Got a piece of it. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's LeVert. Makes good on the step-back jumper. LeVert's got 21.
Man, what a shot. LeVert answering the call. After all he's been through, enjoying the moment. Well done.
inside Irving. Pocket 6. He dishes it to KD. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 6th assist on the night.
Boy, good luck trying to keep Irving down. I mean, he's more than happy to take the contact and finish right through it.
LeVert against Durant. Good work defensively by KD. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Garland against Irving. Durant in the corner. Shoots. Irving can't get it to go.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Garland, no good. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second pushable. Team second.
They double-team Curry, and they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
Garland against Irving. Durant in the corner. Shoots over LeVert. KD with the bucket. KD's got 40 points.
Methodical and productive from mid-range. Few players in the NBA shoot it like Kevin Durant.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're behind by 8. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 16 seconds left in the game.
Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
Curry with it. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Seth. Satisfying home win. What does the support feel like in front of these fans?
Oh, it's great. Great home court. They bring that energy every game, even when we're struggling. So, I mean, it's much appreciated, and it felt good to get this win for them.
It was a team effort and a crowd effort as well. Congrats. Back to you.